DCW, DCW, DCW.
Welcome everyone to DCW Attitude, and tonight we have some big time matches and a big time collision coming up tonight. Don't be surprised if you see a lot of craziness this evening. We will be hearing from our champion sometime later tonight, as she has promised to address the audience. All right, good night, Kurt. You can always catch it, of course, on YouTube. All right, here we go. First up, it is the British Union. Speaking of the British Union, who we ended off with at Blast, beginning the match against the Agents of Chaos, Percy and Emily. As these two teams continue to fight it out to see who will go on to face the champions down the road here. This has been a very busy evening for us here at DCW, and we look forward to bringing you the next couple of months worth of matches, including our big events with DCW Hell to Pay coming next month in October, and All or Nothing in November, and Winter Warfare to see us out of 2020.
Is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, the Queen Bee. The phenomenal one, Nicole, the Union.
So the British Union coming to the ring now. Phoenix and B, as we've mentioned on many occasions in the past, two of our early champions, both of tag team and of the individual type. It's been about a month or so since they've really had a battle for a belt possibility, so this would be a big step along that road. As they have struggled to try and get championship opportunities. Of course, the Pixel Pals fight the champions tonight in our main event, and as they get a title shot. Their victories over
Emily, the Agent.
Agents of Chaos now. Out to the center of the ring here. Percy and Emily, two ladies who have been fighting for titles on several occasions. Had a great three-way dance not that long ago for the titles. And have had lots of good opportunities. I think they hoped they would get a victory here tonight to put themselves in a position to fight for the titles one more time, but they got to beat the British Union to do that, and here we go. Let's see what happens, shall we? He walks into a slam, over the shoulder slam, boot to the face. Percy getting a little bit of revenge here now. But misses on that connection. Drop kick, however, does connect. And down she goes. Boot to the hand. Another one. And another one to that arm. There she is trying her best to weaken B right off the bat. B struggling to her feet, gets strike to the face. Now the two ladies, a bulldog connecting onto Pershi. B now drags her towards her corner. Looks like she's going to try and tag in Phoenix. And she does. Here she comes. Looking to take a stomp on the arm. There we go. There's one. There's two. There's three. And another shot. Picks her up. There she drags her down immediately, though. Throws her across into the ropes. And then a big drop kick connecting sends Phoenix down. Inseguri connects again. There she under control. Doesn't seem to matter which member of the British Union in the ring. And tags in her partner. Emily comes in. Emily having an opportunity here to really do some damage. Oof. Big boot. First time she's been in the match here. Double shot to the knees. Waiting for Phoenix to get back to her feet. Throws her into the corner. So far, the Agents of Chaos dominating this match. Phoenix has had zero offense. Smashed into the mat. Face first. Knee comes in. And generally, these ladies are dominating. Thrown into the ropes. Takes her down with an arm drag. Phoenix needs to tag out, but she can't even move. She hasn't had a chance. Emily comes in with two knee strikes, I should say, which have connected, and both of those cartwheeling knee strikes. And then followed up with a DDT pin. This could be it right now. One. Oh, B broke it up. Hit the ref. But here comes Pershi, Hurricane Rana. Now both members of the British Union are still down. Phoenix in bad shape, and she's got no partner to tag. She should be, but she does get a little bit of wind back, fighting her way out of that. Knee lift connects on Emily. Emily had an opportunity to finish her off, picked her up off the mat. Jawbreaker connecting though. Opportunity to do the deed while B is down, but Phoenix fighting back as hard as she can. Takes Emily down. Suddenly the tables have turned after basically Phoenix entered this match and was more or less beaten pillar to post. But now Pershi back in the match. B back up to the corner. They boot Phoenix down, and then Emily gets out of the ring. Phoenix hasn't been able to make a tag. She turns away, and that's just going to lead to more trouble. Pershi puts a knee to her back, picking her up again. Throwing Phoenix into the corner. Oh, but misses on the knee lift. Bad sign there. Thrown into the opposite corner again. Phoenix placed into the corner, and now thrown to the opposite side, back into the corner where Emily was, but Pershi got hit. So now, can Phoenix work her way out? Strikes coming, raining down hard and fast. Crowd not ever loving the British Union, but nonetheless, effective. An opportunity for Phoenix to finally get the tag. She drags Pershi to her corner, goes for the tag out. And now, finally, after a long time, B is back in the ring. Putting the boots to Pershi now. Opportunity to now take it out on her. After basically the Agents of Chaos control this entire match. Ever since Phoenix was able to turn it around, things have completely turned about. B slams her face into the mat. Picks her up. Into the corner she goes, face first. Tags in Phoenix again, surprisingly. Phoenix comes in, natural selection, and then a boot to the back to go with it. And Phoenix basically mocks Pershi while she stands in front of her partner. Boot. And now Pershi turns around and tags in Emily. Mistake made by Phoenix, possibly because she wasn't quite ready to get back in the ring, but she does throw Emily into her corner. Tags in B. Quick tag, good opportunity to get things back under control. The two ladies take Emily up and over. Now kick to the midsection. She's got her where she wants her. She's going to go for that cutter. She hits it. No sign of Pershi. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Emily kicks out. Just in time. He goes to work on to Emily, trying to regain some control here. Emily fighting her way out. B gets taken down. Pershi back up on the apron. Down goes B, and now Emily's got her where she wants her. Splatter. Dragging her back towards her corner. An opportunity to tag in Pershi. Oh, instead she drops the cartwheel. Knee drop. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. B kicks out. Her partner wasn't trying to get in to stop it. Feeling confident that B could get out of there. Now B getting stretched out. This opening bout already a long one, and the British Union taking a lot of punishment here tonight. Elbow connects to Emily. B thrown into the corner. Opportunity for Emily to tag. She does. Partners are in. Phoenix trying to distract. Cannonball connecting. Pinning attempt. Phoenix tries to get in. Blocked by Emily, misses, and Phoenix breaks it up, but now Pershi comes in to try and stop it, but Phoenix not out of the ring yet. She connects with a cheap shot on Pershi, and now B suddenly in control after that one. Referee's decision allowed that to happen. Probably shouldn't have. And we'll have to see what DCW management makes of that one. Specifically, if the British Union are able to come out with a win. Crowd are definitely not happy with that. B's got her up and down she goes. Phoenix going for the pin. Emily tries to come in and does cut it off. But B goes after Emily. She picks her up. Hurricane Rana. Emily down and out. Phoenix standing up tall. Pershi misses that. She avoids it. Now she's got a hold of Phoenix. Cradle slam. Pershi stands Phoenix back up again. Throws her into the corner. Comes in. Cartwheel clothesline. Going up to the top rope. Is this the Eclipse? This could be it. This could be all she wrote. Phoenix stands up. And yes, it is the Eclipse, and it connects. Emily not here to help out. And B just waiting in her corner. Pershi goes for the pin. B starts to move in. 1, 2. Oh, Emily did get back in just in time to help her partner, but as it turned out, Pershi not able to finish this off. Pershi back up on top, though. Waiting for Phoenix to get back to her feet. Looks like she's going to go for the Eclipse again, but blocked as Phoenix fights away from it. Phoenix now stands her up. Throws Parachute into the corner. Coming in, tags to B. B coming in to get her, and over she goes again. And once again, pinning attempt. Emily tries to break it up and does again. But now Phoenix has a hold of Emily. Over the top rope to the floor she goes. It's B's opportunity to finish this. She's up on the top rope. She's waiting, but Parachute catches her. Took a little too long, busy pointing to the audience, and now Parachute's got her up. And she's about to go down, and she does in spectacular fashion. Parachute has B where she wants her. Can she finish her? Rolls her up, but Phoenix is right there. Only a 2 count, but as it turned out, not a breakup by Phoenix. She got taken out by Emily. But B back in control. Parachute down. B just waiting on Parachute to move. Not quite sure what she thinks she's going to do. Probably a good time to pin her, but she doesn't seem to want to do that. Parachute finally back to her feet. She's a bit wobbly, but she's back up. B kicks her. Takes her back, gets that cutter, and she connects it. Neither member of the others tag team in their corner right now. Both women trying to get their wits about them. B thrown in the corner. There's Emily. Tag made. It's cannonball time. Phoenix still down and out. Pin now. There you go. Emily pinned her. 1, 2. And B kicked out again. Phoenix gets up and into her corner. Her stablemate has been rocked several times, but continues to fight back. Emily now in control, working on the lower back area. And again. B continues to struggle to try and get to her feet, but every time she even remotely looks like she's going to, Emily's just knee after knee after knee, just a slow roasting of B at this point. Drags B to the middle of the ring and then drops another knee on her. How can B have anything left? Somehow she pulls off an arm drag. This would be the opportune time to tag out, but instead she goes after Emily. Cut her once more. Closes in. Oh, clothesline 2 times, and then comes in with a big back heel boot. Picks her up, kicks her to the midsection, getting her ready for that cutter again. And once again, but this time pins her down. 1, 2, 3. Parachute not able to get over there in time. Phoenix must have just done enough to stop it. And the British Union get the victory. It's a hard-fought one, and one you have to question considering what happened in the middle of the match. But nonetheless, the Agents of Chaos come away the losers. Even though they probably controlled, I'd say, about 75% of this match. The British Union able to do just what they needed to get the victory tonight. And a possible opportunity at the champions at some point.
Your winners, the Queen Bee, and the phenomenal one, Nicole, the Union.
That was a good victory for the British Union, even though they struggled to do it. But next up, we have the Abyss of Eternity versus Fate in a match between these two parties that have been fighting for a long time as individuals, but for the first time in a long while, are tagging back up with their normal tag team partners. Winner of this match will likely face the British Union for a chance at the tag titles holders down the road. Of course, Sabrina holds the internet title. Tamara has struggled in the last few months to try and get back her women's world title. So far unsuccessful against Brenna after losing it 2 months ago at entitlement last month. This month she ended up losing again, and certainly she will want nothing more than to get another shot at that title. But here we go, tag team match about to get underway. These two teams both aiming for a shot, possible opportunity to get a tag team shot. But we'll have to see what happens, and then we'll have to see how they can match up and whether the two teams are able to beat the other. Of course, going back a very long way, these two teams, in their confrontations against one another. But here we go. First out, it is the Abyss of Eternity. Of course, these two, like I said, they've been holding titles, individual titles, for quite a while. It's been a long time since both members have held tag team gold together, since they lost those titles to the UnProfessionals so many months ago. Ready and chaotically able as always. All right, here they come. Next out of the gate, it is Fate.
Chosen One and Elizabeth Sparks-Jones, the Faces of Fear.
All right, so Lizzie and Zoe out now to take on the challenge. If these two can win tonight and then beat the British Union next week, they will face the UnProfessional in Hell to Pay. But they have to get past the former tag champions, which is a tall order, as both of these women know, having faced both of them in the past. But here we go. Zoe versus Tamara to start off. They ring the bell, and they're about to get underway, and they combine in the center of the ring. As I said, both of these opponents know each other like the back of their hand. They've fought each other many times. Over the last few months, they've been embroiled in quite the rivalry. Tamara taken down by Zoe. Pinning attempt. Not successful. Natural selection connecting though. Zoe turns her over, ties up her legs, and pounds on the knees. Kick to the midsection connects now. And another one to the back of the arm. Zoe trying to rile up the crowd to get him on board as she fights to gain control. Now she double arm underhook, toss, suplex. Tamara looking to tag out, does. Sabrina now in, the internet champion. Center of the ring, clocks Zoe. Misses on that connection. Strike comes back to hit her. Throws Zoe into the corner, comes in for the follow-up. Takes her back out to the other side. Ooh, boot to the face, connects on Sabrina. Zoe's got her, takes her down, splashes her head into the mat. Kick misses though. Long time these two have fought. Over Sabrina goes. Kick lands. Of course, Sabrina took the internet title off of Zoe a couple of months ago and then was able to defend it this month, which means she is in for a familiar confrontation. However, the Abyss of Eternity working together like they haven't been apart, and Zoe is in deep trouble. Picked up off the mat here. Comes in high. Strike sends Zoe back down again. Tamara picking her back up again. Setting her up. Dragging her towards her corner. Splashes her off the top of the rope turnbuckle. Now brings her out again. It's another tag up. Knees to the back. Zoe immediately comes back after that, grabbing onto Sabrina, dragging her towards her ropes. I think she wants to get a tag in, but instead goes for a bit of a free shot there. Sabrina in trouble now. Working on that neck area. Drops her down. This is kind of the first time that Zoe's been back into control. She's going to tag out to her partner after quite the eventful little segment there. Lizzie in for the first time, working on the champion. Sabrina in a bit of trouble now. She's being thrown into the corner. Lizzie follows up, but gets caught. Oh, but she does connect, sending Sabrina into the bottom of the second turnbuckle, face first. Steps on her arm. Lizzie sets her up. She's going and does connect with that little short Hurricane Rana, driving Sabrina's head into the mat. Stomps on the arm. Well, if the Abyss of Eternity was in control before, it's all turned over. Fate has taken back control. Lizzie with a big move to gain advantage over Sabrina, who's in trouble. Heads to the top rope. And down she comes with that huge leap. Kind of a coffin drop style move. Connects with a Hurricane Rana, or an Enziguri, I should say, to the back of the head. Pinning attempt now. One. Tamara able to break it up, but now gets caught out by Lizzie when she was trying to get Zoe. Lizzie, meantime, still working on Sabrina. Referee making sure the other two get out of the ring. Meanwhile, Lizzie just choke holding onto Sabrina. Crowd not very happy with that. Throws Sabrina into the corner, still in deep trouble. Now it's Zoe in. Kick to the midsection. And another. Crowd kind of turning on Fate at this point. Referee knocked down. Now Zoe taking advantage of that, ramming Sabrina's head into the mat. Sabrina fights out of it, but gets thrown into the corner again. Tags in Lizzie. Now the two of them going to tag team onto Sabrina, and they take her down and double elbow drops connecting. And now Lizzie has Sabrina where she wants her. Foot's up in the ropes, but again, the referee gets knocked out as Tamara coming in took the referee out. Lizzie just trying to get the crowd spiked up. Sabrina still hasn't been able to make a tag. There's not much left here for her if she doesn't get out soon. Lizzie continues to work on her. Sabrina trying her best to fight back in this match. Throws Lizzie into her corner. It's the first opportunity she's had to tag out in a while. Lizzie getting into mischief here, it looked like, for a second to try and block it. Instead, Sabrina just works on the hand. She's got her in that arm hold, picks her up. Wrist lock effective. Sabrina not tagging out, probably a mistake at this point, especially with Lizzie in the shape she's in. But she's going to come in and she's going to jackknife powerbomb. And that could be the beginning of the end. Lizzie hasn't moved. Now she's starting to, and she fought out of that. And then comes in able to take down Sabrina. Sabrina should have got out, didn't. She's going to the wrong corner. She's so disoriented. Lizzie once again getting away with a chokehold. Sabrina gets picked up again. Guillotined off the top rope. Tries to tag out. So far has not been able to. Lizzie throws her into that corner again. Lizzie coming in with boot after boot after boot, and Sabrina down. Pinning attempt. No sign of Tamara coming in. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Fate with the victory. And they will face the British Union next week to determine who truly is the #1 contenders for the Unprofessionals titles at Hell to Pay. Big Insecurity, of course, a key connection. And Sabrina just not being able to tag out led to all sorts of problems. Her partner and her, while we did say that they had been working well together, we may have seen one of the issues of them not teaming up in a while, in that she allowed herself to get cornered and effectively dominated by the Faith. Well, apparently Tamara has something to say about all this coming out of that. Certainly she's got to be a bit embittered after that loss, but from what I understand, she also has something to say to the champion. Sending a bit of a message, I would gather. We'll have to see what it is. These two have been fighting for the last couple of months. This could be another opportunity to face one of her problem areas, which is the champion, Brenna, who has dominated Tamara lately. But let's see what she has to say. I'm not in the best of moods tonight. Obviously the loss earlier, so I'm going to get straight to the point. There is a person in the back walking around with a victory over me, someone who doesn't deserve it, and there's no way in hell I'm going to let her keep at it. First, thank you for one of the most exciting and grueling matches I've faced. But it doesn't matter how grueling it is. I want another chance. I need you to walk down that aisle, get in this ring, and accept my challenge for a rematch. And no, that wasn't a request. It's going to happen, believe me. I'm going to face you in this ring again, and I'm going to beat you. All I need is one word from you. Yes. So again, Tamara challenging Brenna. And here comes the champion. What exactly will she say? Is anybody's guess at this point. But here is the champ, out to respond to the challenger. And now Brenna going for her own mic. My answer, yes. But I have one condition. It is your last chance. So it will be a Rage in the Cage match at Hell to Pay. So there we go, short and sweet. These two will have one more match, a deciding match, sometimes known as Hell in the Cell, but now in DCW known as Rage in the Cage at Hell to Pay. And if Brenna's right, it will be the last match between these two women over the title. Certainly if Brenna wins, you have to expect that to be the case. But next up, we have Lilu versus Tabby. A couple of ladies going head-to-head tonight. And here we go. First out, it's Lilu.
Making her way to the ring from Oregon, Jacob.
So before this match gets underway, it's important to note that matchup between Brenna and Tamara is our first match announced from Attitude 4. Hell to Pay. You know at some point Sabrina will be facing Emma for the internet title down the road here. That match itself might happen at Hell to Pay. Alright, here comes Tabby.
And her opponent from Seattle, Washington, the Terror Sawyer.
These two ladies become very familiar to each other. Certainly both will want a chance at moving on. But first up, they have to face each other. And here they go, locking up immediately. Tabby taken down. Lilu working on the neck, trying to gain control of this match. Tried to come in with an axe handle, missed. So Tabby taking control, takes her down, putting pressure on to Lilu. Lilu reversing it. Now she's working on the arm. Of course, later tonight we will see the tag champions in a match. One that will see these two fight it out. As the Pixel Pals face the UnProfessionals for the titles tonight in our main event. And down goes Tabby. Lilu kicks to the back now. Putting pressure on the arm with that arm bar. Working on Tabby. Trying to weaken her. Now, wrenching on the neck as she tries to get a hold of things, but Lilu in trouble. You can see the look of consternation on her face. Elbows from Tabby. Tabby takes her, slams her arm. Chops connecting hard. And a back elbow reverses things. Takes her over. Working on the arm now. Trying to wrench on it as hard as she can. Lilu gets back up. Reversal, but an elbow to the face connects. Shoulder tackle. And all of a sudden, big trouble now. Kick to the back of the leg. Strike comes in and connecting. Tabby thrown into the corner. Here comes Lilu. Big spear sends her to the mat. Setting her up. She's putting a lot of pressure on her. I thought she was going to go for the crazy train, but instead picks her back up. Throws her into the corner again. Barges her down now, turning over to the other side of the ring. She's coming in. Crazy train connects. And now she goes for the end result. Nope. She's just going to go for the pin instead. 1, 2. Not quite. I think Lilu should have gone for the final end there. The end result might have been good enough, but not in this circumstance. Down goes Tabby. Lizzie now is gonna go for it. Here we go. She's up. Oh, but the elbow drop misses. Tabby picks her up. Neck breaker connecting. Diamond cutter, maybe more like. Throws her into the corner. Tabby closing in, sets her up to the top rope. Lilu in big jeopardy now. Strike knocks her aside. She gets her up. She's going to take her down hard. And off she goes. Pinned by Tabby. 1, 2. Oh, last second kick out there by Lilu. Tabby now knows she has some work to do. Elbow drop connecting. Boot applied. And another. And another. Lilu in deep trouble now. Oh, but she does tackle Tabby to get back some semblance of control. Tabby stands back up to her feet. Lilu sends her into the corner turnbuckle. Boot to the knee, stands her back up again. Picks her up, gets ready to slam her, and does. Connection achieved. Thrown into the corner. Pushed back. Slammed into. Now we go for another crazy train. Tabby probably should have finished this, but instead now, Lilu's got her where she wants her. She doesn't go for that more dangerous finisher, but still she goes to the pin. 1, 2, 3, and she does beat Tabby to take the victory tonight and puts herself in place to try and compete for a title with a couple of big victories here in the last couple of weeks. Big win for Tabby at an important time, for Lilu, at an important time when she's trying to gear up for a challenge for the title down the road here, but she's got a lot of work cut out for her if she's going to do that after either gold. But either way, Lilu gets the win, and it's an important one, so don't ever think that a win isn't important.
Here is your winner,
And with that, Lilu gets her victory, and we move on tonight. And it is Kat versus Emma in a warm-up match for Emma as she gets ready to take on Sabrina for the internet title down the road here at Hell to Pay. Alright, here we go. First out, it's Kat.
making her way to the ring from New Zealand, Catherine.
Kat, of course, has some work cut out for her as she tries to gain a little bit of revenge for her partner to get back into the challenging 4 titles. But it's been a while for her in the individual category. But nonetheless, here we go. And here comes Emma.
And her opponent, from Oregon, Emma.
Emma has had a string of victories as of late. She's been in a good position to try and fight for the title here. This will be a big opportunity for her coming up. Title match, which will see her be able to actually take on Sabrina on her own in a singles match for the first time for its championship. Emma's probably been our most successful competitor to come out this summer for DCW and definitely has been dangerous every chance she gets. So it'll be interesting to see just how this all works out. And immediately the two of them lock up and Kat goes down. Emma booting Kat in the face. Missed on that strike. Kat comes back. Of course, Kat is no stranger to fighting for titles herself, as one of her first big victories was to fight for the Internet Championship. Or at least coming very close to winning it against B so many months ago at the beginning of the summer. Kick by Emma, connecting again. Excuse me. Armbar working on Kat now. Emma dragging her towards the middle of the ring. Emma now tries to go for the pin. One. Kat not going down that easily. Emma comes in, shiver, connects, but then gets booted in the midsection. And then big Hurricane Rana from Kat out of nowhere connects. Emma in trouble now. Kat would love nothing better than to spoil Emma's parade and try and determine that she can try and fight her way back up the ladder, and putting some boots in is a definite good way to start. Avoiding lots of trouble, comes in finally with a boot that connects, kind of scrolls up Emma's face, but Emma able to turn that over with an arm drag. And now she's got Kat up, and she is in big trouble. This stretch slam coming up. Down Kat goes. Emma gets back to her feet, boots into the back of Kat, comes in with that stiletto and tromps on her again. Now she's working away some more. Stands up, goes for the pin. Will she get it here? One. No, again, Kat kicking out at one. Emma's going to have to do something more drastic, but she does reach around and gets a chokehold on. That rear naked choke, working its magic at taking the wind, taking the fight, wearing out Kat. But Kat fights back to her feet, elbow to the midsection, and again connecting. Throws her into the turnbuckle, now comes in, big strike, connects. Down goes Kat. Emma now dragging her towards the middle of the ring. Turns her over, goes for the pin, here we go. One, not enough. Kat able to kick out again. Emma striking. Twist of damaging that cutter. Now she picks up Kat, knee to the face, using her upper body strength to lead the way here, connecting with a couple of forearms, but takes a reverse. Now Kat tries to fight away from it, but nope. Instead, she gets put into a bad situation herself. Emma misses though on that one, and that gives Kat an opportunity to hopefully fight back, and she does. Throwing Emma into the corner, comes in with a high kick, comes in, spear, and another kick. Emma pushed first into the corner, now it's big trouble. Emma set up on the top rope, it's the tree of woe. And Kat boots her out of it immediately. tries to get back to her feet and takes a big kick right to the face. Dragged into the middle of the ring. Pin attempt. 1, 2, 3, and Kat does beat Emma as Emma gets caught out. And it's a surprise victory as the internet title contender gets surprised. So now you have to wonder what the consequences of that are for Emma. She will have to deal possibly with Kat again if she wants to get to her title match unscarred and unscathed. A bit of a bitter loss there, a surprising one for sure. Kat able to get the victory. Emma, I think, not surprised after controlling a goodly portion of this match by Kat's resilience. And Kat took it to her.
Here is your winner, Catherine.
So Kat with a big win, and now we are on to our title match. The final main event of the evening. Pixel Pals versus the Unprofessionals for the DCW Women's Tag Titles. First out, it's the Pixel Pals. Pixel Pals have gotten to this point by virtue of wins over the Unprofessionals, or not the Unprofessionals, sorry, the British Union and others, and they have fought hard to get to this stage, and both of these women would love nothing more than to become champions for the first time as tag partners. But in order to do that, they have to beat these women right here, our tag team champions, Cheeky and Kat, 50,000. The Unprofessionals. Champions have been our champions for a very long time. They are and have been very successful and have taken on all comers since they beat the Abyss of Eternity all those months ago. And they have gotten victory after victory after victory, no matter what the challenge, no matter whom the competitors have been, no matter what type of match. So you've got to consider them the favorites in this one. But the Pixel Pals would like nothing better than to win their first tag title. But let's turn it over to the ring announcer.
Women's Tag Team Alexia, Stephanie the Diamond. On the way to the ring, Alexia and Stephanie the Diamond. The Geeks. Alexia, Stephanie the Diamond, and their opponents. They are the champions, Caitlin and Kitty, Varsity Club.
All right, so the champions now with an opportunity to cement a legacy of victory that has been very well documented And an opportunity to finish off yet another challenger. Or will it be that the Pixel Pals will get the upset? First off, it is Cheeky versus Ursula. Center of the ring, they lock up. Ursula immediately got caught out by Cheeky, but she does reverse it and takes her down. Wrenching on the arm as she can. Tries to lock up again, but gets thrown into the corner. Instead comes bounding out. And now Cheeky, with a Russian leg sweep, takes her down. And puts a boot to her foot, or her hand, sorry. Taking her back up off the mat again. Throws her back into the corner. Tag for Kat, 50,000. They throw her back off of the turnbuckle again. Now Kat picks her up, but reversed. And now, ooh, down she goes, slammed into the mat head first. About to get thrown into the other corner now. Tag made. Ursula now tagging her partner. Runa comes in. Throws Kat 50,000 into the corner. Closing in on that opportunity. Runa picks her up. Tosses her up and over. The bigger lady. More muscular and definitely higher powered offense is giving Kat a run for her money and splatters her on the mat. Whoever wins this match will have to face either the British Union or Fate at Hell to Pay. Loomis guillotines Kat. Kick again. Kat in jeopardy now. She's not been able to tag out. And it's been a rough one. Runa celebrating maybe a little early. Misses on that. Kat now throws her into her corner. Opportunity to tag in Cheeky and to make something out of this chicken salad of a situation. Kick connecting. Boot to the arm. Picks her up. Stretch. Now sitting in. She's got Runa really in deep trouble, but Runa able to fight out of it in the end. Runa throws her to the opposite corner, comes in hard with a big clothesline. Kick to the back of the leg. Kat now all of a sudden back in trouble. Probably should have tagged out when she had the chance, but she didn't. So now she's in trouble. Knees being dropped on her. Remember, Kat hasn't been able to tag out Cheeky since she was tagged in early on in this match. Now, a big stretch working on Kat, but Kat turns it over, is able to get out of it, needs to tag her partner, but in order to do that, she's got to get past Runa, who's putting everything into this. They know what's at stake. They know the gold is on the line. Tag into Ursula. Ursula comes down hard. Connects right there. Up and over she goes. She's about to get thrown back in again. And then a boot to go with it. Kat in deep trouble right now. They've isolated her very well. Ursula and Runa tag team on her to take her down and out. So they're still outside the ring. Not a place where you can win titles, but you can definitely devastate a champion. Enough to gain advantage. Rammed her into the rail there. Now looking to drag her towards the ring. Throws her to the apron. Ursula drops an elbow onto Cheeky, or not Cheeky, onto Kat. Kat trying to climb her way back, but not going to happen. Slammed into the mat one more time. Picked up. She's dazed. Out of control. Unable to get back into the match. Ursula now throws her down. Goes to this first and then third rope and able to drop onto her. Springboard dive. Followed up with a sunset flip pinning attempt. Turned into a submission hold. Is Kat not? She's got enough fight to get out. She knees Ursula and gets free and then reverses and slams her into the mat. Kat 50,000 in control. Barges Ursula down twice. And then a third time with a real back heel connection. Crowd not very happy with Kat right now, surprisingly. Kat comes in and she bowls her over with a hip attack. Slowly dragging her towards the center of the ring. Goes for a pin. Runa not coming in. 1, 2, 3, and the champs retain. Ursula down and out. Kat 50,000 pretty much did this all on her own after being dominated for a large portion of the match. Effectively comes back, takes control back, even after being double teamed, even after being leaped on and devastated. She fights her way out of what looked like the beginning of the end and gets the win over the Pixel Pals as the Unprofessionals once again end Attitude as tag team champions. The Unprofessionals once more showing that they are going to be a very hard out. And who will challenge them at Hell to Pay, we'll find out next week on Attitude. Thank you everyone for joining. We'll see you later. Goodbye.